Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. Believe it or not, I've actually got a little bit of Arcade1up news for you. This is coming out of the recent IGN Live event, so stick around and I'll tell you all about it right after this. Alright everyone, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out today's video. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So this past weekend was the IGN Live event, and there were a bunch of companies there making announcements, things from Sony, Xbox, PC gaming, all kinds of different things, all kinds of different companies there, including Arcade1up. Now, Arcade1up was there. They did have a booth. They did have a bunch of their machines at the IGN Live event, although there was nothing new specific that they were showing off at the show. However, this did make the rounds right before IGN Live started, during the event, and it says Arcade1up will be leveling up at IGN Live, so stay tuned for all the details. So that's right, guys. Arcade1up did have a booth at IGN Live. They had a bunch of their machines there, but like I said, nothing new at this particular event. So what exactly did they level up? Well, it's interesting because as of right now, no official announcements have come out of that event. However, another YouTuber who goes by the name of, I believe it's Kyodaiken, was at this event, and he did ask one of the Arcade1up representatives what they had planned. Let's check this out. So here we are with a look at Arcade1up's booth at IGN, courtesy of Kyodaiken. I will have a link in the description to his video so you can check this out for yourself. But as you can see here, a lot of the same machines that they've shown off before. Nothing really new here. I think the only new thing for this event from last year, really probably the claw machine, which wasn't at the event last year. However, there was a representative from Arcade1up there, and Kyodaiken did ask him about their plans for this year, what kind of announcements they were making, what they had coming out. So, of course, some of you may or may not remember that around this time last year, Arcade1up did come out with two new machines that were exclusive to Costco. One was the Golden TX Midway XL cab, and the other was the Ms. Pac-Man Galaga pub table. And you can see here, this is out of stock on the Costco website right now. You may or may not still be able to find these at your local Costco. Not really sure. However, what Kyodaiken was told is that they do plan on bringing out a Pac-Man related version of this. So yes, surprise, surprise, another Pac-Man coming out later this year. Now, whether or not this is their machine specifically to celebrate the 45th anniversary of Pac-Man, or whether it's just another version of the pub table, this is what they basically have planned for 2025, is the release of another cocktail slash pub table, but this time themed for Pac-Man. This one had, I believe, 12 games on it. The Pac-Man one will probably have somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 14 games. I'm going to assume it's the same or a similar list to either the Pac-Man Deluxes or the new Pac-Man SEs, Slims, whatever you want to call them, that are recent to Walmart. And yes, it does sound like this is going to be yet another Costco exclusive. As of right now, supposedly coming out in the fourth quarter of 2025. So that's right, guys. It looks like the only major thing we can expect in 2025 is yet another Pac-Man, this time a cocktail table, pub table, head-to-head table, whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming it's going to be a similar style to that Ms. Pac-Man one, especially this being another Costco exclusive coming out later this year, really not till even the end of this year. So it doesn't sound like there's much to look forward to between now and the end of the year, and depending on your point of view, you might not even be looking forward to yet another Pac-Man release, but that's what it is. But wait, there's more, because Kyodaiken did ask him about any other plans, and it sounds like, at least as far as this representative was telling him, that they actually do have some new IPs planned, but not until next year, not until 2026. Now, there were no details in the video, no names bandied about, just that they do have some new IPs that they do plan on launching in 2026. So let the speculation begin. Now, of course, it's long been rumored that many of the licenses that Arcade1up has had in the past, they no longer have, such as Atari, Konami, possibly even Capcom. As of right now, it seems like, especially when you consider the games and the things that have been released over the last couple of years, that the only things that they still have is Namco Bandai, Midway, possibly Incredible Technologies, which makes the Golden Tee machines, and maybe Raw Thrills. There's still debate as to whether or not they even have Raw Thrills. The last one being Fast and the Furious. Nothing new since then. Even the machines, even the recent Fast and Furious machines that have come over have most likely been like new old stock. They're probably not making new ones of it. So it's very debatable if they even have that license anymore. But really, we don't know. Now, could they have gotten back one of those licenses and are planning to release something new from them next year? Could they have reached out and gotten something from another company? Could this be something again? Could this be the Hello Kitty claw machine that was leaked a while ago? Is that the new IP that they're talking about? Again, we really don't know at this point. All we know is what has come out of this particular video. Again, I will link in the description to Kyodaiken's video. Go ahead, check it out for yourself for sure. But there you have it. That is all the news so far coming out of IGN Live from Arcade1up. Again, none of this has actually been officially announced. So, take this video with a grain of salt. We'll just have to wait and see what actually comes out. I do believe that it's probably true that they are going to do this Pac-Man pub head-to-head table, most likely going to be a Costco exclusive. It makes sense when you consider the 45th anniversary, when you consider that I'm sure they are trying to keep their relationship with Costco to release something that they think will sell well. Now, again, whatever this supposed new IP is, we're probably not going to hear anything about it for sure until the end of this year, or maybe even early next year, maybe CES of next year. And again, it could just be the Hello Kitty claw machine or the Hello Kitty products that, again, were leaked a few months ago. That could be all it really is. We'll just have to wait and see. And leave me your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think they have planned for 2026 with this supposed new IP? But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, even if the news isn't exactly what you wanted to hear. Go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up anyway, leave me some comments below. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. And if you want to support the channel even further, you could consider getting a membership. But that's going to do it for this one. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy gaming.